All right, guys, welcome back to another football coach uh front office football 9 video. I still got that stitched into my brain with football coach college dynasty. Front office football 9 video. We got our Saints playthrough here. Just ripped off a banger draft that I feel really good about. I won't go through that again. We spent some time looking at that at nauseum in the last episode, but definitely check that out. Um, like we were just in control the whole time and checked out the stuff afterwards, and it all looks really great. I feel really good about it. You can see some of the rookies that are littered throughout this roster now. So yeah, we made some improvements definitely through the draft, and waiting for Chris Olave to get healthy here so I can cut him. Because we got 25 mil, no bonus wrapped up in him, so we could just literally just get rid of him. But he would tack on an injury settlement right now because he's still hurt. I'd love that 25 mil right now. But the reality is we have some holes in this roster that we still need to take care of. Quarterback looks fine. Running back we could use like a just like an undrafted free agent or something instead of this Francisco Lucas because I just don't think it's worth it. Tight end we're good. Receiver, I'd like to grab another receiver here, especially once Olave is gonna be gone too. Like, yeah, it's just I'm really waiting for him to be gone so we can make some moves, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. He's been hurt forever. I thought he had a 5-week tag on him, but maybe that doesn't start um, until we get back into the season. Surgery was required in October. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with it. I would like to get rid of him and just fill out some depth. Um, but yeah, we do have a couple of good rookies here that could end up working out and being like solid contributors. And then our last year rookie Keon Stang. Center is also a place where I'd like to address center for sure. Guard, there's a lot of things happening here. I'd like to get yeah, I'd like to get another lineman here somewhere, whether it's a guard, and then we could shift some things around. I don't know. I don't know how we would shift things around, but I'd like to do it. Yeah, punter, kicker, fine, great. We got a lot of D linemen, a lot of good D linemen, a lot of D linemen though, and we got to sort through that. That's gonna be something in the weight training for sure. Linebacker, a lot of potential in the middle now. And I'm wondering if there's somebody that would be better suited as an outside guy. And maybe one of these outside guys better suited to be an inside guy or something like that. Maybe there's a DN that's going to be better suited to be an outside linebacker or something. Knowing it's a 4-3 though, let's pick and choose wisely. Uh, yeah, and then corner looks fine. I'd I'd probably like to get an undrafted free agent in here, or just re-sign Jamal, and then maybe another safety as well. So there's some things that need to happen there. Let's take a look at the weight training stuff here. Uh, so yeah, most of this weight training stuff looks fine for the quarterbacks right now. The running backs, all good. Simon can't really do nothing, right? Can't go up or down. Would maybe want to cut back a little bit, but he's he's a big boy. He's a fullback. Akeem looks great. Yeah, really no complaints thus far. Olave is hurt. Uh, yeah, really not too much to say with that. Okay, now we get down to the linemen here. 291, 291. A lot of these other guys are just heavier. Lucas Patrick's pretty close. I'm sure some guys could play center, but they'd have to cut some weight. Just have Rufus cut a little bit. A little slimmer to play left. Preston is just a big fella, man. He's a big fella. So yeah, we could use an extra lineman for sure. Okay, and then yeah, the defense is where things get a little interesting, right? Like all these guys are meant to be outside linebackers. And that's fine. We have two starting outside linebackers right here. Or two guys. Middle linebackers, like I'm fine with Willie Gay or Jacoby Barr are gonna start. I think either one of them would be fine there. These are 3-4. So those are basically DNs, right? And then this guy, Chow is better as a one tech. And all these guys are better as DNs, although 3-4 DNs, kind of like D tackles, I guess, in a sense. Daryl Thomas and Herb Keisler. I want to think maybe we swap. Maybe we swap Herb and Chow. Have Herb get in at the end. I'd almost say let's get Thomas in at the end as well, but we'll have to see how Chow converts over. I also don't want to force Chow over to D tackle if he's just going to be better. But he looks like he's heavier and his weight would more align. Let's see what that would look like. Some changes minor without a major altercation. Okay. Significantly above average, current. About average, proposed. Below height, current, about average, proposed. So left tackle looks great. Right tackle, he'd be below average. And would be above average for height. So I think defensive left tackle looks really good for Chow. 46.69 to 47.71. All right, so that was a good change. That was a good change. So now Chow is here looking like possibly moving into like a blue chip range. And now we need like I think we need Herb Keisler. It looks like he's better as a D end. Keisler. Yeah, let's check out Keisler first, because he's definitely much lighter. Yeah, even Thomas is too. They're saying that they're DNs. We can bulk up. Actually, Chow doesn't need to bulk up. We can bulk up Graves, though. Yeah, let's definitely look at Keisler, though. Keisler's 35.43. Significantly below to above the average. Above the average to about average. So those are 2 steps up for sure. Get him to right end. He should lose weight before trying to make this move. Significantly above the average, okay. But this would be, you go from significantly below to above the average, and above the average to about average for height. So this seems like a better fit for him at left end. So 35.43 to 40.52. That's a great switch. Okay. Okay. So now Herb looks much better here. And he needs to lose weight. We can have him slim down. Get down to 270. I'm also wondering if Daryl Thomas is maybe suited for a move there. Um, to D end to allow Chow to start even or Kent. Like Daryl's good here, but like, what is he as a D end? Let's find out. 51-56, 51-56 to 47-52. Okay, so he's not as good there. Brees a little bit light. Oops, I didn't mean to slim down that. He probably needs to bulk up, actually. All right, and then linebacker. Now that we've sorted D-line out, let's look at linebacker real quick. Most of these are kind of just where they need to be, I think. I don't think there's any changes that need to be made. Let's look at the weights, though. Most of these are like, maybe we'll have Rashad bulk up a little bit. And then these two, probably a little bit of a slim down here, and then a bulk up here. Fine. And then corner, we need another corner. These guys are all at their weights. A bulk down or slim down here, and a bulk up here would be nice, but Miller's too light. Okay. All right. That seems right. And now I think, all right, if we want to get guys in on the weight training program, we need to get some of these other free agents in here now. It's already July 28th. So I'm looking at DN. We have 6 DNs now, okay? A lot of left ends. Isaiah, okay. Undrafted, undrafted, undrafted. Okay. And Carl Granderson's like the one that sticks out here because he's 8-year pro. We all, I'd love to trade him. So left end, like we have a left end here. That's our guy. 2 guys behind him. And then right end, right end. So Granderson's the obvious move here. And then we open up 12 mil. We can get a bunch of like free agents and maybe a center in here or something. A couple receivers, whatever. So he needs to go. So Carl Granderson. Yeah, no interest. I think we just cut him. Hit 4 sacks last year, but like we're gonna take 4 mil, 4 mil. This year it's not gonna matter because we're saving money, but next year it'll, and we'll save money next year, but we'll also have dead cap, whatever. I think it's the right move though. That puts, they still have Thomas playing right tackle, huh? Well, we just made a bunch of changes though, so. So now we can go into free agency and look at like center. We can look at receiver and then some like, yeah, let's do that first. Find a player. Center. Okay. Ryan Bates is sitting here. Oh, former Bill. Okay. Might just a good leader. Might just be a good guy to have in the building. No offer can be made at this time. Is he not a free agent? He's a Bear. Why is he on here then? This is available players. What is going on? All right. There's not really like many good centers out there right now, I guess. How about receiver though? Malik Taylor. He's a flanker. I think we need split end. All these guys are old. I think just having Malik Taylor in the building will probably be good. No offer can be made at this time of the season? Really? I can't sign a free agent right now? Why? Is it just because it's the weight training day? All right. Let's run today's actions then. We know where we're at with the weight training program. Everything's good. So I'll make sure my okay. Wait. Guys, playbook, game plan, depth chart. Yeah, okay. Great. Okay. So training camps today, go for it. Playbook deadline. Okay. Can we add free agents now? Okay. So we got kind of stripped of we didn't really get a chance to sign undrafted free agents, which sucks. Mekhi Becton here. 6-year pro, 53 overall. Good guard. Whoops. Can play center. And we have we would have, he wants 6 mil, we would have 6 mil after. Yeah, I'm gonna offer that contract. I like it. And then Donovan Alba here, interesting. Tyler Boyd at receiver, be a mentor. I think that's probably just good to have in the building, whether he's good or not for the team. Yeah, Mekhi Becton now too. Okay. Oh, Boyd's injured? He's just out 1 week. Okay. Alright, so that gives us another flanker. Okay. Mentor on the roster, fine. And then now we have Mekhi Becton. And dude can, what is he? What does he weigh? He weighs 360, bro. Holy moly. It's a big boy. Those three are definitely centers, okay. But can we move center? Sniffling above, sniffling above. Maybe that one. Experience level at the new position. Above, 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 above. So he's gonna be much bigger at center anyways. To 54, let's see what he is now. 54 at center. All right. So I mean, he becomes our starting center. and we know he can like play guard. We have trouble there with injuries and stuff. Just got an extra lineman. It's fine. Good. All right, now like we still need a running back. Where else are we lacking depth? Yeah, running back. And corner and safety. Running back, corner, safety. Okay. Yep. Do this. Do this way. Hold up. Special teams guy, maybe. Hmm. Okay. Um, Cole Famey's like the legit running back here. He could be like kind of good or whatever. All right. I mean, yeah, that's fine. It's not really make a huge impact on the roster. What do we have here? We want a running back. We wanted a corner and safety. Secondary here. So rookie corner here, Camden Kennedy. Most these guys are 20s anyway. Okay. And then a safety. I think we'd need a free safety if possible. Yeah, primaries. Free safety, great. Okay. He's a 2-year guy, but that's fine. All right, so get some backup stuff there. Okay. And we got 300K in salary cap room. Perfect. I guess we might as well just keep Olave. And then whatever happens, happens. If he leaves, then we get a comp pick or something. Because like we really there's no one else to even sign out there. Like that 25 mil is not going to go anywhere. So we just keep him around. We have some extra depth at receiver. Looks like Muhammad Buchanan is stepping up though. My guy's ready to ball. Staying improved a little bit. Okay. That means capped out. Okay. What's good with Spence here? Whoa, hold up. Oh yeah, Lawrence and Spencer both taking steps up here. He is 15 weeks, should not play. Major Achilles tear. Okay. Yep, so we'll put Spencer on IR. We need a quarterback. So now Boyd's healthy. How is Olave still not healthy? 3 weeks left until he's freed up, but now I'm like, where are we loaded? The end and stuff here. This Foskey guy. Good depth, but like we should be good. That's one I'm thinking about maybe. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be him. What can we do with him? We can just cut him probably. Nobody's gonna want him. Trade, right? Husky. Oh, some teams want him though. The Rams, okay. Yeah, I'm down to get some picks back for him, whatever it may be, right? Like, um, a third and a fourth, and we give up a sixth, and we save a mil or so, and yeah, a sixth for a third and a fourth, just a straight up third, okay, and then 2/4. Yeah, the Rams really like him. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams off. I'm gonna get a third and a fourth for this guy. Give up a sixth. And then let's go grab a quarterback. It could just be. We don't need like a pure backup. It could just be a wait and see thing. It's Paul Tuttle. Looks alright, you know? That's fine. Let's throw a dart. The Rattler's out for the year. That's fine. Yeah. Alright. Holker's hurt. Alright, Amaya coming down a little bit from his ranking. I think he was more of a I think he was like a 60 or something initially. Kendra Miller coming down a little bit, but Blake McAdams popping up a little bit. His potential going up. Solare's potential going up, and his current value going up. He maybe could be our starter next year. Just getting a little look across the Muhammad. His potential came down to a 45. A lot of shifting around here. Staying potential coming down. Becton starting at center. Yep. Saldivari coming down. Waga popped up actually, but Rufus is looking really good. And Ramzik still, yeah. Oh, they're leaning into Rufus here. He's gonna be the franchise guy at left tackle. Glenn Street at right end. Yep. Okay. Not Darnell Chow at D tackle though, huh? Okay. Jacoby Barr starting at middle linebacker. Gay's coming down. Sell and Warner. Herman Furry up into the green here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're about to. Oh, this is the last exhibition. Glenn Street. What's wrong with Glenn? He's out for 1 week. Okay. Okay. All right. Too many active players. We got to get it down to 47, I think. All right. So let's go with Foster here. Okay, he could still play. Salvador Dalton, the rookie here, maybe gets the sit. Cole Famey. Mario Hernandez. Branson's not playing. I'd rather have one of these guys step in here. Maybe Broderick. That's all the way down, yeah. Okay. Oh, Glenn Street can play though. He's healthy now. Let's get him back in there and maybe get either CJ. Yeah, probably CJ because we got a lot of guys up front. And keep our full secondary in there. Okay. All right. One by three. Nice. All right. Lost. Not great. Waga's hurt. Lost again. Ooh, 32-6. Okay. Got W there. I'm just gonna keep running as long as nothing crazy happens here. Lost that one. We are completely healthy. Lost that one. All right, what is let's see what's going on here. Power rankings very bad. Okay. Roster's really good. D-line's still really bad though. Top in cohesion. So top cohesion, one of the top rosters. We're young. Yeah, I'm just confused why. Eighth in points allowed. So the defense has stepped it back up. But our offense is brutal. We are scoring 11 points a game right now. 11 points a game. Rushing yards. We're 15th. Passing game. Not good. Muhammad, okay. Stepped up as the flanker. Bub Means and Olave. Yeah, so Carr's, oh my God. He's so bad, man. 48%. Why? Just okay. That's wild. Blake McAdams looking pretty good. Okay. Kendre Miller looking real good. Only one touchdown though. Yeah, so we're allowing a lot of sacks. Offensive line, where are we at here? Salvador is a right guard. Okay. Can Ruiz play left? Good. I wonder if yeah, can we get because we could have Salvadori playing right. Can we get Ruiz to the left here? About average to above average. Below average, below average. Let's change minor. Where's Ruiz here? Cesar Ruiz is 319. Why is left guard expected to be so much lighter? Hmm. Rufus is not starting. Ramzik's kind of fallen off a little bit, but hmm. I'm willing to take this risk. Let's if he goes to left guard, it's gonna be minor. Any alteration in player ratings. Okay. Roughly the same experience level at the new position. He's just gonna be a little above average for weight. 59 to a 59. Okay. All right. Are they gonna change it or no? Okay. Maybe not. Oh, they did make the change. Okay. So we get Salvadori in here to start now. Oh, Caleb Bryan's hurt too. Huh. What's his deal? 3 weeks. Furry's hurt too. Won 42 to 18. Okay. What happened in this game? Um, Total net yards, we went crazy. 199 rushing. 5 yards per rush. Yeah, Kendra Miller went crazy. Okay. Blake McAdams ran well. And Derek Carr had a good game. Is that all it took? Did we just need a switch up front? Like the line? The line just needed a switch up? Trade deadline here. Um, I do wonder why they have our D line so bad. Is that just because what's his face is out? Is he out? I don't even know if he was out. Glenn Street is out. Probably. Okay. So we're at the trade deadline. I'm Oh, Salvadori getting a step up here. That may have been the switch that we needed to get Caesar on the left side. Um, and open things up for Saldivari. Uh, Israel would be better at right tackle. Can we make this change too? Wait, hold up, hold up. Below average weight, now significantly below average weight. Above average, so he's gonna be a lot lighter. I don't know if that's the movie. Experience. I don't know what the like preferred weights are there, but like 304 to 343. Wait, hold up. 310. So he's not much lighter than Ramzik is right now. I wonder if getting him to right tackle would be the ideal move here. I don't want to mess with something that was good though, if that's going to continue. And there is 59 to 60 right now. Is like he could grow into a 74. And it says that he's gonna be he's gonna be better at right tackle. I'm gonna try it. Let's get him to right tackle here. 59.74. Okay, so we dropped one thing, but that's fine. Um, Kent here. Why is Kent starting over Darnell Chow? That's the question. Yeah, that's really interesting. Blow to blow, blow to blow. Okay, that's better. He's already starting there anyway. All right. Okay. Is there anything that we should be doing here, though? We have 1 mil in space. Anyone that... let's look at contracts here. We could trade for somebody. Is it worth it maybe to trade for a receiver? Or maybe a safety. I'm trying to think like if we were to trade anyone away. So we have a lot of contracts ending 2027 here. Derek Carr is one of them. But if he's going to turn it on, I kind of want to see what juice we got left here. Just one last year. Saldivari, probably someone we're going to want to resign. I don't think there's any moves that we really should be making right now. I like this Jordan Howden contract, but yeah, let's worry about that later. I think we moved past the deadline. Glenn Street, what's wrong with him though? 7 weeks. Dislocated shoulder. Okay. All right, so somebody's got to come off here. Oh, they got Israel starting at right tackle now. Things could move up from there. As far as somebody who I'd plug back in here, maybe just Dalton, I guess. Maybe just Amari Hernandez there. I don't know. He's got the most potential. All right, cool. Dallas won that game. Okay. Another win. Buchanan is out. Oh no. Just a concussion. 6 weeks? Okay. I say just a concussion. That is a head injury. So we'll bring Dalton out just in case. Lante Taylor is also hurt. Okay. What is wrong with him? Okay. Uh, okay. Still won. 4 wins in a row here. We're now at the top of the division ever since making some shifts on the offensive line. Sacks coming down just ever so slightly. And it looks like points scored, we went from 11 to 18 points a game. That's been a big change. Yeah, we're averaging like over 20 now a game and had 42 against Washington. Rushing yards were top 10 rush offense. Passing has come up. It was at 180. Defense is clicking. We're getting there. We're getting there. Taylor and Street are out. So is Buchanan. Okay. Ah, I lost to Atlanta. Okay. What else are we looking at here, though? Yep, Buchanan's still hurt. Glenn Street still hurt. And Alante Taylor still hurt. Those are 3 big misses, but we beat Indy. Okay. Okay. Glenn Street questionable. And so is Taylor. Okay, I'm willing to bring Taylor back up. And Glenn Street, we can activate him at least. Let's keep Denton back down. We need one more inactive here. Buchanan still, yeah. Holker. Yeah, maybe put Amari Hernandez back down. Okay. Beat Green Bay by 1. We're 8-5. We have won 6 of 7 since making that shift on the offensive line. Couple of shifts. And Israel is thriving as a right tackle right now. Saldivari thriving at right guard, with Caesar doing just what he was at left. So now we have a good offensive line, and it's really shifted the balance here. And now our offense, we are 3rd in rushing yards. So it's completely changed our rush offense. It brought up our pass offense as well. And now we're scoring like 20 points a game, but our defense is really good. Squeaking some out, but doing a lot better. Let's look at. We've moved up. We're in the green now. They still really like our roster, except for D-line. Still gonna get Buchanan back at some point. Street back at some point. Taylor maybe back this week. Let's see. Probable for... Oh, Spencer Rattler's back. Street, Taylor are both probable. Okay. Oh, we got crushed by Houston. Okay. Fuaga. Oh no. Fuaga's hurt. Okay. And Tyler Boyd is out as well. Okay. Down 2 receivers here. Buchanan will be back next week. I don't think we need to sign anybody for that, but we'll just run with 4 this week. Fuaga, so let's let Preston play. Maybe Amari too, just extra linemen out there just in case. Israel playing left at 70. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh, we lost to Carolina now too? Dang, man. Okay. We'll leave Dalton back out there, but Ryan Simon's out, so let's get Famey back out there. How long is Fog out? Just a couple weeks, okay. And Howden is out now. Oh no, he could still play. We need to inactivate. We need to deactivate 2 players. Maybe Mari and Simon hurt. He's still good to play. All right, we'll just keep Cole Famey down then. Okay. 30-49. Okay. Are we close to getting in though? I feel like we're not going to be. Oh, Caleb Bryant's hurt. Just 1 week, huh? Graves back up. Okay. Derek Carr's playing a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. Just passing yards, not quite there, but we're running the ball quite a bit, so it kind of makes sense. And the sacks have come down from like 3.5 to 3.1 now. All right. We won and we're in the playoffs. Okay. We turned this thing around, man. We started out 2-4. Made a couple switches on the offensive line. Switch everything, and look at this. 1,407 touchdowns for Miller. 704 for Blake McAdams. We got One of the best rush offenses in the league. Carr's playing solid. Bub Means going for 900. I mean, 909 touchdowns for Bub Means. That is funny. Stang, Buchanan, and Dalton, but his... Okay. I mean, oh, whoops. Solaris, what's he got? Stang and Dalton, but negative chemistry with the best players on our thing. All right. Anyways, so yeah, we got Philly this week, right? And it looks like everybody's going to be healthy except for Boyd. So let's get Fuaga back out there. Let's get Caleb Bryant back out there. Jorge's going to play? Yeah, he's probable. Yeah. This is it, man. We've got a full unit here. Lost to Philly. Okay. Saquon and Kenneth Gainwell. Jalen Hurts. Okay, yeah. Hurts popped off on us. Tommy Satterwhite. That was the guy we thought about drafting. Or that our staff wanted us to draft. He went for 6. He went for 109 and 2 touchdowns on 6 catches. Buchanan kind of popped off though too. 7 for 117 touchdown. Bob Means 8 for 89 and 1. Yeah, Carr had a good game. Kendra Miller couldn't get going though. 3.8 yards carry, couldn't get going. Get down early. We get down 10-0 early. But yeah. All right. I think that's that was a pretty good season though. Hey, that's a pretty good season, all things considered. We really we started out rough, turned it around. And just looking at like the roster right now, we got a future quarterback in Lawrence Solaris. And I think we can, with Derek Carr moving on right now, like we're not going to re-sign him. He's in his last year, going to open up like 50 million cap, 60 million cap for us. And we're going to be able to get some big free agents and build around Solaris. And got some decent pieces for him. Like we could really add a banger piece somewhere. He's got a good offensive line. This this team build is working out right now. I got to figure out how to get Darnell Chow out there though. I mean, he played. He had 45 tackles, 5 sacks, but yeah, yeah, this team build is working. I know we got some guys to re-sign. But we put together a decent unit this year for sure. Much better than last year. We didn't get as unlucky, but also just had like all the pieces. We had a really good draft and it worked out pretty well. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one where we start the 2028 off season. Thanks for watching. Peace.